Good morning everyone. My name is Priyanka Soni. I'm from Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Shankar Vidyapeeth, Mount Abu. So today we are going to read chapter 1 from the book Honeysuckle. Okay, chapter 1 is Who Did Patrick's Homework? So now all the students, mostly students love doing homework, but there are some students who don't like doing homework. The same is Patrick. Okay, so do you like homework? Do you do it yourself or do you get help? What homework do you usually have? Okay, so this is all what we are going to read here. Do you like doing homework or do you do it yourself or somebody else does it for you? And what homework do you usually have? See, this is a boy. His name is Patrick. Okay, and he who did his homework? Patrick actually doesn't like to do homework. So let's see who did his homework for. Patrick never did homework. Patrick never did his homework. He never loved doing homeworks. Too boring, he said. For him, homework was very boring. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. See, Nintendo is a video game. So he liked to play hockey, he likes to play basketball and Nintendo instead. He did not do his work. In place of that, he used to play. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. All the teachers of Patrick, they used to tell Patrick that do your homework or you will not be able to learn anything. And it's true. Sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. Ignoramus means someone who doesn't know anything. So sometimes he himself felt that he did not know anything. But what could he do? What could he do? He did not like doing homework. He hated homeworks. He did not at all like doing homeworks. Then one day, he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. He had a pet cat. So one day he saw his cat was playing with a small doll and he grabbed the doll from the cat. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll. So to Patrick's surprise, what the cat was playing was not a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. But it was actually a man of tiniest size, very small. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat, much like a witch. He had a little wool shirt. He was wearing a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches. It's a old-fashioned pant and a high tall hat, much like a witch. See, he's wearing a hat. It looks like a witch hat. Witch यानी चुड़ैल. उसकी जैसी hat लग रही है इसकी. He yelled, "Save me!" he shouted loudly. "Please save me from the cat. Don't give me back to that cat." He said, "Please don't give me back to that cat. I'll grant you a wish. I promise you that." He said to Patrick that if you save me from that cat, I will give you a wish. So everybody loves, okay, now he's giving a wish, so I can save him. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Now Patrick was very happy that, okay, I've got a wish. Here was the answer to all his problems. So all his problems got solved because he got a wish. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semesters, that's 35 days. He said, okay, I will only save you if you do all my homeworks, that is 35 days homeworks, till the end of the semester. If you do a good enough job, I would even get A's. So what he said to the tiniest man, that if you do my homework very nicely, so I can get a A also. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. So just by hearing the word that you do by homework, the little man, his face wrinkled, means he became sad. And it looked like a dishcloth, means a cloth used to wash dishes. And thrown in a hamper, एक basket में फेंक दिया हो, एक dish cloth को ऐसे crumble करके, वैसा, like that his face was looking. He kicked his legs and doubled his fist. And he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. See what he did? He made faces, different kind of faces. He did not like that what Patrick said, that to do homework. Even the tiniest man did not like doing homework. Oh, I am cursed, but I'll do it. Now what he said, oh, I am cursed, but I'll have to do what I've said because you saved me from the cat. so now I will have to do your homework. And true to his word, that little elf, that little tiny man, no, it's called elf, began to do Patrick's homework. So now he has to be true to his words. He said that I will grant your wish. So now he has to grant. So now he began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch, means except there was one fault, means there was something wrong. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. The elf, he was not studying. The elf is not a student, so he did not know what to do. So he always needed help. Help me, he said. He'd always say, help me. As you started doing the homework, he always used to say, help me. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. And then Patrick had to help because if the homework was of Patrick, if he wants his homework to be done, then he has to help. I don't know this word, the elf squeezed while reading Patrick's homework. So the elf, no, he shouted and he said that I don't know this word, please help me. So now Patrick had to find out the word. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and sound it by each letter. Now what he said, okay, get me a dictionary. Then what he said, okay, do one thing, get the dictionary, you read out the word and you only spell the spelling. So what elf is doing? Nothing. What everything is Patrick is doing. When it came to math, Patrick was out of luck. Now Patrick was out of luck when it came to math. He didn't know what to do about math. What are times tables? The elf shrieked. The elf shouted that what is math times table? He did not know anything. No, elf is not a student, so he did not know what all this problem is. We elves never need that. So what he said, that we elves never need all these timetables and everything. And addition and subtraction and division and fraction. Then what is addition, subtraction, division and fraction? Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Then what he said to Patrick, that please sit beside me and guide me. Okay, I don't know anything about math, so you have to guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. Elf doesn't know anything about human history. They didn't have any need of reading human history. To them, it's a mystery. It's a mystery for the elves. They don't know anything about humans. So the little elf, already a shouter, the elf, no, it always used to shout, just got louder. Now he even got louder. He started shouting more loudly. Go to the library. I need books. He started shouting that go to the library. I need books. I don't have enough books. More and more books. And you can help me read them too. Now what he's saying, go get books from the library and you can help me read those books. So what Patrick was doing? Patrick was doing his work by himself only. What elf was doing? Elf was only shouting and elf was only asking Patrick to do that, bring the books, help me find this word. Everything Patrick was doing. This elf was not doing anything.